Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you've blindly just stumbled across me, hi, I'm Siobhan and I'm totally blind, and I do videos on my daily life as a blind woman living my best life. Now, if this sounds really interesting and something that you want to subscribe to, you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click that notification button so when I upload new content, you'll be the first to know. It feels like ages since I've been on here and really had a heart-to-heart with you guys. So I thought I'm going to take this opportunity while I'm just chilled and relaxed to talk about something that I hear a lot, not just within the blind community, but generally. Confidence and self-acceptance. We've all heard of that, right? Depending on how confident you are, you might not feel that you can upload a video to talk about confidence. You might feel confident to write a blog about it. Confidence comes in all shapes and sizes. And for me, confidence has come not later on in life, but I think as I've grown older, I feel that I'm a little bit wiser. And they say that that's what happens. You know, when you get older, you always learn from experiences and learn from past mistakes. But confidence is one that I feel a lot of people compare themselves to others with, and I always sit back and say, no, don't do that. But I did it. I was there. And it's something that you'll learn in time, that you'll find your own confidence. Whatever your confidence level may be, you will get there, and you will feel happier in yourself when you truly accept who you are and where you've become. Because I feel for me, my confidence really came out when I first qualified with my guide dog back in 2003. I know, 17 years on. And before that, I was okay. Confidence, I was, bubbly and self-assured, but there was always a bit of me that I just never found. And I think growing with experiences and having different life opportunities, it's given me the confidence, see what I did there, to really explore who I am as a person. And I used to be the world's worst person to constantly look at other people and how confident they were and why wasn't I as confident as they appeared to be. But that's really bad to do. Okay, guys, I'm going to throw it out there. It's really bad to do because you are your own person. You know your limitations. You know your abilities, and we're all so different. So what I can do, someone else might be able to do better, or what they might be able to do better, I might not be so good at. So it really is an individual journey. And like I say, when I qualified with my first guide dog, Liza, back in 2003, I noticed within the first year how much more confident I was, not just in getting about, because that's probably stating the obvious, but in myself, and learning that I can achieve anything I want to achieve. And that might sound really cheesy and cliche, but it's true. You have to be able to accept yourself, and self-acceptance is so important. And I can't stress this enough, because if you don't accept what you are and who you are, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to be able to move on. So whether you are newly diagnosed with a sight condition, or whether you have another impairment or disability, you will find your true inner self if you really allowed yourself to discover who you are and where you want to be and what you want to be. And don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because I'm always shouting from the rooftops, you can. There's no such word as can't. Put it in the comments below if you believe that there is a word can't. Obviously there is some sort of word can't, but I don't like to use the word can't. I like to use the word can, because it's a can-do attitude. And if you have that can-do attitude, you really can do so much with your life. And I know I'm sitting here 17 years on, seemingly having loads of confidence, but believe me guys, I still suffer massively with confidence. You wouldn't believe it, and you probably wouldn't know it from my videos or from how I get from A to B, or even looking back at previous videos traveling around the country and going over to Europe and doing all those amazing things, because you know I've had the opportunities and I'm very fortunate and lucky to have been able to do so much. But I do still struggle with confidence. Every time I make a YouTube video, I'm thinking, okay, so I need to make sure that my makeup looks okay. I need to make sure that my face is centered in the middle of the camera. I need to make sure that I have a clear plan of what I'm going to say, and that doesn't always happen, guys. But there are so many little things like that that kind of can knock your confidence. And especially if you get comments in the comment section, not that I have, because you know my followers are amazing and I've never had anyone troll me in that sense. Now touch wood, because it's going to probably happen. So I've never had anyone really be mean to me about any of my videos. But it does happen. I know it does happen because I hear it a lot from other people. But it does fill me with so much dread, thinking I need to make sure that I'm doing all these things. And in order for me to be able to do that and have the confidence to come and record to you guys, I need to FaceTime somebody. So I FaceTimed my sister to make sure that my face was centered, that my makeup was okay, that the blinds were pulled so that the light's not too bad. So all these little things I need to make sure, because I want to give you a good viewing platform. I want it to be good for you, and I have to do this in order to, well, you know, to make sure that it's a really good video. So there are so many different ways that we can support each other in terms of confidence. And I think it's always trying to portray and be a positive person, be an inspiration to others. So for me, making these vlogs is a way that I can give back to others who maybe are not so far on in their journey in terms of sight loss. And I really believe that a platform like this can be so helpful and supportive for people who are going through the toughest time of their life. You know, being diagnosed with a sight condition, whatever age, is horrendous. But I think more so when you're older, it's very difficult to adapt, because you've already set in your ways. You're already making sure that you may be a provider for your family, or that you've got children that you're going to have to take care of. So there are so many more things that you have to consider when you're older. So I think going blind when you're older in life can be really difficult. I think children, as I did, have always had sight loss, so I've known no different, to be honest. And I think it's easy for children to adapt into life, but just believe in yourself. Know that you can do it, and whatever stage you are in your sight loss journey, know that there are other people who are going through the same thing and who have been there, and that can give you that support. Don't be scared to reach out and ask, because that's confidence. That's real acceptance. So on that note, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below how confident you are. Come on, let's be confident and write in the comments section. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, take care.